Bosawás, in the northern part of Nicaragua, is the second biggest forest of the American hemisphere after the Amazon. This biosphere reserve measures 7,800 square kilometers. If we take the buffer zone into account, the total would be about 20,000 square kilometers, roughly the size of El Salvador. Due to the extreme poverty that prevails in Nicaragua, the poor and landless campesinos are forced to look at these forests to eke out an existence. More often than not, through bad agricultural practices like slashing and burning or extensive cattle ranching, they destroy this delicate ecosystem. There are also the timber barons who know exactly how much a cedar tree costs in the international market. And because there are no effective controls, they are actively deforesting this part of the country, and no one seems to be able to stop them. In the last 50 years, half of the forests of Nicaragua have disappeared, and the Pacific coast has become a virtual desert. The Caribbean coast of Nicaragua is very sparsely populated, and here some forests still remain. La Yasixa is an indigenous community which has fought tooth and nail against loggers to preserve their forests, and here we can still find precious woods such as cedar and mahogany, amongst others.
Nuestra historia ha sido una lucha muy dura para poder salir a donde lo fueron a ver ustedes, donde está la comunidad, donde está la otra comunidad, donde está Isnahuasi y Prinsubí. Si llegamos un poco a la historia, si revisamos en el mapa, ese rojo es el recorrido de nuestro antepasado. De 1730, ellos arrancan de un lugar llamado Tapamlaya. Todo el recorrido del río Prinzapolca, sube el río Bambana, entra a Ucumuás y llega a establecerse en este momento la comunidad 2 que se encuentra en ese lugar.
In this indigenous community, the Promoting Equity Through Economic Growth program, or PEMSE as it is known in Spanish, is promoting good logging practices, and now these forests have been certified.
Cantidad de 23 especies que estamos extrayendo en este POA. Y bueno, ustedes se ven árboles aquí, un área aprovechado, ¿no? Bueno, pero eso según nosotros estamos aplicando la ley, lo que nos asigna, según INAFOR. Bueno, un inventario general que hacemos, después nos aplica tal vez un 40% que le corresponde aprovechar y el resto de 60% será para conservar. Y según nosotros estamos conforme lo que nos da, lo que nos refleja las leyes del país.
With funding from DFID, this program is also promoting access to the international markets, where the price for precious woods is up to 100 times more than what they could get in the local market. The certification of these forests and sustainable logging practices have not only improved the livelihoods of these indigenous communities, but has also revitalized their ancestral culture and self-esteem.
I think there are two things there. The most interesting thing was the ability of people to look after the forest themselves, and actually by getting certified wood, to be able to take out benefits from the forest sufficient that they themselves could look after it and keep at bay the people who would otherwise be chopping down the forest.
The Mosquito Indians have a different worldview, and in their culture, no one owns land. The community as a whole is the owner of all the natural resources, and as such, all the earnings from the certified forest goes to improve the community's living standards, health, and education. Through this program, the Mosquito Indians now feel that they have regained their forest, they have averted the danger of deforestation, and they are fully aware that they are the best suited to take care of their unique ecosystem, like their ancestors did before them.
Por eso tenemos la certificación de este bosque y la certificación de la cadena de custodia. Que esto no es una madera cualquier que salga, todo eso que vieron las maderas ahí en un patio son maderas certificadas. Nuestra riqueza lo vimos que podíamos trabajar, podíamos desarrollar uno mismo, nosotros mismos los indígenas, Pero el gobierno siempre piensa que los misquitos no se puede desarrollar porque no tiene capacidad, nos decía. Pero yo le decía que no, que podemos salir nosotros adelante, cueste lo que cueste. Por eso primero nosotros planteamos, hay que preparar a los jóvenes primero a diferentes carreras.
I feel very satisfied indeed about the strength of the communities that we saw. Now, they may well have been strong before they had any support from DFID, but at least when we see strong communities and we feel we're able to support them, then that's what, I think that's what makes me feel best, and I think that's what the government would be proudest of. So their ability to stand up and organise things for themselves, organise the forest for themselves, to get benefits from selling cocoa, all that kind of thing is really important. And to be able to see indigenous leaders coming together in this extremely isolated place, and then the next thing they're going to do is they're going to go to Guatemala to the continental-wide meeting of indigenous leaders, and there their voice will surely increasingly be heard, and that must be a good thing.